adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Monarchs will kick it away first. And he's going to bring this one out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Jordan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Dances away. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Burnett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He is lucky to get that one back at the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you.
Oh, the ball's out after that big play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Offense set on first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into... Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Oh, they're after him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No.
Turning on the Jets. The 40. At the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
The option play stands for exactly what it means. The quarterback has multiple options. He can do multiple things. And defensively, you really have to do a good job of being super sound, understanding your assignment. And they do a good job here, making the quarterback do what he's supposed to do, make him pitch the football. But if I'm a quarterback, it's basically like me blocking that defensive end. Now I pitch it. Running back, you go do the work.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Bring in the heat. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's third down and short, and I'm kind of surprised. Listen, I love aggressive offenses, but this is an offense that's been running the football really, really well. Surprised they just didn't get physical and try to get that third down with a run.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Great coverage, great break on the ball, had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house, but you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Motion from the back. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Bulldog. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's the danger on defense playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Monarchs are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burnett. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Newsome. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down. Here
comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. It's complete. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right slot. Nice job.
Yeah, and I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. With the catch, it's Durham. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Now my little sleepy boy.
Dude, that was crazy.
Hey, my little sleepy boy. Get a little Saturday sleep.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They're working that left side. Breaks into the open. And the big game.
Real quick.
Got it on the 46.
Hello.
Okay.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
You still on that? What quarter are we in?
Almost halftime.
The offense just has not been able to find a way.
He took, I would have probably been done, but the dude takes it back 20 minutes later after I said I'm ready now. Kind of fucked up.
Score more points in the second half.
Who
They
are
got to make
you
some
playing
adjustments
against?
here at halftime.
This is league. Dylan and them got going. Some guy from, I don't even know who this guy is. His name is funny. His name's literally XX Dominate 360 XX. Remember the old school names? He used to do XX and shit.
Shoots it to the left.
Bro, why do I keep getting these stupid animations? Go for the ball. Why are you getting such bailout fucking plays?
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown.
What the fuck was that?
They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that was a really
gotta
big
get me some of these
score
else
at the end of the
for-
first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now.
That
on
gun
the
is so
scoreboard,
broken, dude.
But you had the feeling
Yeah, my guns are
something positive had to happen
down bad.
at the end of the first half.
better get
They're
some.
going at halftime.
Everything else is pretty good. I'm back up like 220 something. I just made earlier before you texted back. I got on and like was just looking. I made like 6 more jolt mines, some triggers, some explosive mines, some herbals, like little stuff that we use.
Get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
We're about to start just ratting the.
Looking to the big. They bring him
Also,
down,
like,
but
dude,
it'll be
Nick and them
first
always
down
win
at the
because
32.
they have
Big
literally,
chunk play to
they
start
come in with like
the
20
Now they'll really try to take
mines,
it
so
to
they
the
just replace as they get blown up.
Wants to go up top on first
Crazy.
down.
I also think duos is
And the
harder.
timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time
Yeah, it's because he brings like 6 himself, and then everybody else has like 3 at least.
Not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Complete. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make
You
some
watched him and
adjustments.
Peanut stream last night?
I watched some of it. I fell asleep.
His outfit for Nick Burks.
Yeah.
Clock will stop
funny,
with this
bro.
timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the
I
sideline.
think he's playing with him again tonight.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Now, defensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half.
The internet keeps pissing me off on this game. Keeps got like a little laggy to it, making me so mad.
The kickoff bounces
Your internet or
for the
the other
end zone.
person?
They'll bring it
No,
out to the
this
25.
internet here is pissing me off.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation. You're late in the first half. They're trying.
Bro, this shit is
So the
crazy.
windows are not going to be very
Who's
big,
using it?
especially when you're trying to attack.
is he actually using it now?
like they did on that last one.
He's had a whole bunch. He's like me. He doesn't ever use them.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
To me, it looks like it's not even
And
like
the Bulldogs will boot it away
you're
to
like
start the second half.
medium to long range. Nah, you're medium to short.
And no chance
It's
at a
kind of
return
inaccurate. It
here
almost
today.
reminds me of like
That's what I was
a.
gonna say.
25.
Kind of reminds me of like a. Not an AK, because it's not that bad recoil. It's actually pretty bad recoil if you don't have anything on it. But I'm trying to think of like an AR like where it just kind of rails close to medium.
Like that fucking
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Monarchs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot
it'd be
play.
hitting though, especially short range. That motherfucker
They'll
help.
try the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to
Maybe
do.
it's
Get 2
Maybelline.
yards, get the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Newsom. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got his man. Finding an escape route. Running through contact. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
Dude, come on. This guy's getting the most bailout fucking plays I've ever seen.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drop. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the
You
football.
playing solos?
You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season. So
Sneaks into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs.
If I could get up one more score, I put on 2 clock and get shit done.
Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for goal position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a
Breaks into the open.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Bears the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Y'all play like fucking 10-minute quarters? What?
Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself.
That's what I take. That's why I was wondering if I could get up, just score a second ago, so I couldn't chew clock.
What's time now?
I was in the 4th quarter now.
He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a... There he goes! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Plows through the defense. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Yourself a dang young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
That old boy Doug was mad yesterday.
What?
I put in to be off Wednesday, just to see if it'd get through. It's off today, and my supervisor went and accepted it yesterday morning. So I was like, fucking right. And he's like, you really off tomorrow? And I was like, yeah. And then so they have a big thing, like they say they don't communicate, like other supervisors don't communicate with each other. Like she did, like yeah, but I say, hey, my fucking problem. He's like, Maria just be accepting stuff, and I was like, fuck yeah, you know, like I ain't got a problem with that.
Put it in to be off when?
Today. I'm supposed to work today.
Makes 3, but it's a 15.
When you're trailing by a couple
I was just supposed to work today.
Got to put it together. Your
quarterback
has to come through. I mean,
hell no.
It's not a surprise.
So I'm saying, you off?
How
many days?
I was off today and tomorrow.
He's got to be quick with his decision.
Then I work the next 4 and I'm off. I'm off 5 days.
And be in a little bit of a hurry.
All right, I'm bringing in a Stitcher.
Just dribbled out of his hands.
That's Stitcher to Pharaoh.
Mine don't look too hot.
Most of the time, make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls.
I'm bringing the Kittle instead of the Pharaoh. I don't really know.
In a pretty good spot. He needs to come down.
I have an Anvil 4 and a Renegade 3, but
those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got his man downfield. Nice
good not playing yet.
So good not playing?
Yeah.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play.
I didn't play any yesterday either, I don't think.
Football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
With the catch, it's Newsome. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
It's caught. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, ODU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Late in the game, and the confidence is building. If only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Dude, this temp is nuts.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt.
You watching him?
Yes, holy shit.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Oh, you fucking bombs. I swear, bro, this game is so crazy to me sometimes. People will literally run the perfect play sometimes against the play I run. It angers me so bad.
One play you didn't need him to run.
Like, I ran a run play, and obviously he blitzed. Ran literally a perfect blitz play. And just... I didn't do nothing crazy. Just the fact that, like,
I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be
like right there, bro. This dude's run. He did it again. Ran another blitz play. Right when I'm fucking blitz man. Damn.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Bro, catch the fucking ball. Jesus Christ. This cover 4. Why is the dude right there?
We're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Makes the grab. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game.
That shit makes me so mad, bro. God.
Catch me later.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
That's why I watch the YouTube. You can at least skip those ads.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
Oh, on TV.
Quarterback on the keeper.
I watch. You got TV in there, you?
Defense uses the timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to.
Ow.
It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No
How the
one's
fuck
open.
am I out of chemical?
Throw it away.
I was low earlier. I mean, a couple days
So
ago.
now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. On a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. Knocked off his feet.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got his man to the left.
Hey, 30 minutes. Those games last too fucking long.
You're telling me, and it's pissing me off too. It keeps getting fucking injuries, bro. So the clock keeps stopping. Fuck. I just got a fucking big first down. Got a gay ass holding call.
He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
That's a touchdown, bitch. Yeah.
Touchdown Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
All right, 2 minutes left. He's gonna try to score. I'm up 2 touchdowns there. So it's a dub, boy.
I'm gonna go make me some food real quick. I'm heating up in the microwave.
Oh my gosh, fucked up the kick. This stupid ass game.
Winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He'll work his way down to the 28. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Looks like the offense would just take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.